What is going on, everybody? Broken Mike here, and welcome back to the channel. And welcome back. That was Danny, folks.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on.
Anyway, as I was saying, welcome back to this week's BUW episode 43. And this is part 2 of this week's episode. So, of course, if you missed part 1, then please do make sure to go and check that one out. As you can see, we're going to be kicking off part 2. Again, apologies for the sneezing.
I'm sorry, guys. I can't help it. I don't know what's the matter with me. I've been alright all day.
And we're going to be kicking off part 2 with King Dominator versus Raven Nuts. A first time meeting where both superstars need a much needed victory. Who's going to get it? Let's find out. So of course, if you do enjoy this video, then do make sure to hit that like for Mike, leave some comments down below, and most importantly, do not forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so, and make sure to switch on that notification bell. That way you'll know when I next upload or go live.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 278 pounds, KD.
Guys, we have two of WWE's
King Dominator making his way to the ring. Last time we saw this man, he had a terrific showing in a recent Battle Royal on the Go Home show, where the winner would go on to be crowned one half of the International Tag Team Champions. He just fell one guy short, and that one guy he ran into was Casey Hoyt. But there's signs of improvement there for King Dominator, looking to get back on the win column. And he's going to be facing a very unique individual, to say the least.
Has his work cut out.
Here comes his opponent.
Oh, good God.
Welcome to the party.
From Manchester, England, weighing in at 305 pounds, the Tank.
Guys, this one promises to be
Mr. Raven Nuts, who has competed in just 2 matches so far in BUW. Still looking for his first win. He's faced the likes of Ian Berg and Oggy Man. Of course, facing off against King Dominator for the first time here tonight. Both of these superstars really do need a win to climb up that ladder. But it doesn't really matter. Well, he's quite content. He's having a party right now, folks. He's got his conga line. I don't know if it's a conga line or a congregation or anything like that, but I'd love to know what King Dominator thinks of this.
I'd say that he's among the most prideful superstars.
I don't think.
What I'm doing right now is
Well, when you
shaking
accomplish what he's been able to accomplish, Michael, you have every right to be proud of yourself.
I think King Dominator's very impressed.
He's a mix of AJ Styles, Naomi, and No Way Jose.
But let's not forget, even though he's fallen short in his 2 matches previous, he's a very good in-ring performer from what we've seen so far.
The superstars are ready, and so are we.
So here we go.
Here we go, fellas.
The right hand from Raven to start things off. And a lovely hip toss.
Oh, read him there. Oh, look at this.
There's a float over into the net breaker.
Amazing reflexes on display.
There's a backbreaker from Raven Nuts.
This might be big.
There's a gutbuster. King Dominator just can't seem to get going at the moment. European uppercut.
Raven is killing it.
Oh, Irish whip back into the corner. And there's a running bulldog. Oh, Dominator with a snap suplex.
Oh, what are they doing here? All the way up. Sit down, Gordon.
Now sit down slam from King Dominator. Oh, and Dominator boxes the ears. Hurricane Runner. There's a takedown from Raven. Of course, Raven, you know, he likes to have a good time, but when he steps inside the ring, he's all business.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Oh, Dominator hung out the dry. There's a back elbow. Dominator switching things around into the net breaker of his own. Stomp to the face. There's a basement drop kick.
No need to panic. He's still swinging. Drop kick. Great athleticism.
I mean, a win for these superstars would be a very welcome relief, to say the least. Oh, look at Dominator. Look at him. Oh, lovely monkey flip. Dominator sitting up Raven on the top rope. Raven with the elbow, about to fly, and a lovely flying clothesline. Big man can fly into the cover. And a 2 count. Dominator gets his shoulder up.
He's looking a little dazed, guys, and he's got nowhere to go in that
Raven
corner.
sitting Dominator on the turnbuckle.
He's got him in trouble up on the
Uh-oh.
top rope.
And look at that, super arm drag. Uh-oh. Raven, what's he doing here? The people's elbow. Well, we're not really accustomed to seeing Raven do that. Oh, and Raven. Thought he had 3 there, but Dominator barely getting the shoulder up. Oh, 2.9. Dominator with the elbow drop. Abdominal stretch now locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent.
It's locked in deep. Will Raven be able to withstand this?
And he escapes the submission. And good thing.
He manages to get out with the hip toss. Looking for the side slam, I believe, but Dominator gets the knee up.
Big move coming.
Oh, and look out. Dominator with a lovely gutbuster sends Raven to the outside.
Not looking good for him right now.
Oh, what was Raven doing there? I have no idea. Dominator again. One man flapjack. King Dominator now sent into the barricade. Right in front of our cameraman. Delivers a leg drop.
Too quick to catch him there.
Raven goes crashing into the steel stairs. Dominator has things well in hand at the moment. And there is the side slam from Dominator. Dominator decided to do a 5-second pose.
Elbow drop. Piercing.
Dominator now ripping and tearing at the left arm of Raven.
Painful. That's how you punish your opponent. Back now
Raven switching things around, sends the Dominator back in the ring.
Set him up.
Side Russian leg sweep. Knee to the gut. And there's a second one. Follows up with a Russian leg sweep.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
And he's lining up Dominator. Is he about to end the job right here?
Uh-oh.
And there's rock bottom.
You can count to cover. Is it enough?
Raven into the cover for his win. And he gets it.
Singles match in the books.
Raven gets his first win in BUW. And that was much needed for Mr. Raven Nuts. And there's Raven taking the shades out of The Rock's playbook. Notice this was after the rock bottom.
Here is your winner, the Tag.
What a back and forth.
So congratulations to Raven
Nothing more pure than picking
getting
up a
his
win in a
first
good
win here in
old-fashioned
BUW.
one-on-one fight.
Thank you for tuning in tonight, folks. We hope you enjoyed that great match.
So what's next on the agenda for Raven? Congratulations, Mr. Raven Nuts. Humongous win there. Let's see if he can build on that when he next competes. Next up, we have ourselves a mixed tag team match. And this one isn't going to be for the faint of heart. Because it's going to be one half of the International Tag Team Champions, Aussie. And he will be teaming up with Hannah. And they'll be taking on Monique, who made her debut at Battle of Champions, and she'll be teaming up with her brother, Ruben.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Kentucky, the Princess Hannah.
Listen to this crowd, guys.
Hannah, who didn't quite become queen just a couple of days ago. Hannah, of course, took part in her first Queen of the Ring tournament and got to the semi-finals before falling to Aaliyah, who went on to win the damn thing.
And good for her, Michael, though I will tell you that some of her detractors are mistaken.
Like I said, it can happen in BUW, and like I say, probably not many people saw Aaliyah winning that.
And from Australia, weighing in at 226 pounds, one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Andy.
This is it. This is the match we've
Aussie, still one half of the International Tag Team Champions. He and Casey successfully defended their championships. They successfully defended them against Verisimilitude and new King of the Ring, Papa V.
Would you agree with that assessment, Byron? Well, unfortunately, it's been pretty obvious over the last few weeks. I don't know what it is, but he just doesn't seem to have the
Who will
confidence
be
he once
next
had.
to step up to Aussie and Casey for those tag titles? That'll be the next question. Oh, when we saw this ominous, unique entrance last week at Battle of Champions, where we first saw Monique. And Hannah knows Monique already, as she was on the other side of Monique in a 6-woman tag match at Battle of Champions. Wasn't a great night for Hannah and crew that night. And there she is. Very unique individual. Finn Balor is her inspiration. And that's one thing you probably wouldn't want to see in a dark alley is that sight if you see
And from
Monique.
New York, the Nightmare, Demon.
Byron, are you at all surprised
Monique
by
would
the intensity level
like to try and
inside this
continue
arena right now? Not
her
the least bit, Michael, this
good
is the one
start.
the WWE Universe has been looking forward to for quite some time.
Of course, we don't know too much about Monique apart from the fact that she's the sister of Ruben. A big family affair in the Acosta household in BUW.
Well, when it comes to the women's division, it doesn't get much
It just
more
makes me wonder,
exciting
can
than what we
any
have coming up
other
here.
woman
Well,
combat
that's the truth. In
this
fact, you can almost feel the
unique
anticipation level
individual?
swell inside the arena as we get closer to
Could
the
you
opening bell.
imagine maybe Monique and the likes of Mia teaming together? That would be a scary combination.
And from California, weighing in at 260 pounds, Rusev.
Here we go.
And
It
what
sounds to me like the crowd
is
is more
today,
than
ladies
ready
and
for this one.
gentlemen?
So am I, Michael. I've
And
been
if you can
looking
guess at
forward to
home,
this match for
yes
a
it is
long,
indeed
long time.
Ruben Day. And yes, he has got a haircut. After the stipulation from his United States Championship matchup last week at Battle of Champions, whoever would lose would have to cut their hair. And Rubin, unfortunately for him, had to cut his long locks. And we saw a different side of him backstage where he took out then hardcore champion Brandon, sent him to a local medical facility and put him out indefinitely. We don't know if we'll ever see Brandon again in a BUW ring. And this is how dangerous this new Rubin could be. So here we go. This mixed tag match is underway. And those that are new to the wrestling scene here in BUW, mixed tag matches, the women fight the women, and of course the men fight the men. Fairly straightforward. Monique's looking pretty good in the opening moments of the match, delivering a stand-up enziguri. Look at this. Gut check from Monique. That's not a great start for the former BUW Women's Champion. And in comes Rubin and Ozzy.
Narrowly avoiding trouble. Yeah, that could have been bad.
There's a powerful scoop slam there from the former Intercontinental Champion. A clash of two former Intercontinental Champions, to be precise. An Alabama slam. Rubin, of course, won his first Intercontinental Championship against Ozzy about 1 year ago.
He's taken some good hits.
And the two former Intercontinental Champions exchanging chops.
Tough spot to be in.
I'm sure Rubin would like to get back up into title contention after his setback. Ozzy with the enziguri. There's another enziguri.
Tagged in.
And Ozzy tags in Hannah, which means Monique has to come back in. Snap mirror takedown. And with the head and chin lock. Hannah getting a little bit of offense in on Monique. Goes to the top rope. And there's the splash, and there was water in that pool.
Tagged in.
Another quick tag. In comes Ozzy, and in comes Rubin. Rubin with a couple of right hands. The second one knocking Ozzy to the ground.
Oh my God. Pendulum backbreaker.
There's a backbreaker. Ozzy straight back up. There's another one.
Great evasion.
Ozzy with a crucifix.
Nicely done.
Drops the elbow.
Piercing. Now he's been put on the defensive. Straight punch.
Irish whip.
Ooh, what an elbow.
Multiple elbows to the skull of Temple of Rubin. Drops the elbow to the chest. Ozzy picks Rubin back up. But Rubin's just too powerful. And there's a kick right to the back of the head of Ozzy. And Rubin tags Monique back in. And with a drop kick to the patella. Hannah has Monique up in a unique submission hold. And Monique manages to break out of it.
Yeah, I don't know if she had it locked in fully, Michael.
Seeing Hannah up on the top rope. What's Monique got in mind for the princess of BUW? Look out. She's going all out. Falcon Arrow. Falcon Arrow off the top rope. Are you kidding me? Monique scores a near fall there. Just a 2 count. Hannah manages to kick out. I don't know how, but she managed it. And there's a gut check once again.
She's in full control now.
And again, Monique has Hannah up.
Oh, what a boot.
And there's a detonation kick. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, lock up. Hannah knew what was coming.
Out of the way there. Oh,
Elbow to the back of the head.
destroyed. Set up for the
Side Russian leg sweep. And a
perfect
kip up
form.
from Monique. Oh, and what a clothesline. Monique nearly taking Hannah's head off.
A tag team match this has been.
Unbelievable.
Saw that one
Looking
coming.
for the discus
This could
forearm.
be big.
Counter blocks it. Turns around to the butterfly suplex.
She's losing some steam now.
Kick to the back.
In off the tag.
And in comes Ozzy, so Rubin has to come in.
He has something big planned.
Ozzy has Rubin up with a back suplex. Drops the elbow.
Piercing. Set up for the
And there's another side Russian leg sweep. Ozzy now targeting the right arm of Rubin. Oh, Rubin trying to block the what might have been a belly attempt.
Running FTO plants him.
Rubin takes down Ozzy with the STO takedown. And Rubin is fired up. There's the backdrop. And follows up with the spine buster.
Comes
And Ozzy's going to be feeling that one. And in comes Monique once again. And in comes Hannah. Sling blade from Monique. Monique with the left hand just pounding away there.
Such aggression.
Fireman's carry. Oh, Hannah again with that submission.
It's locked in. She's got her work. Byron, help me make sense of this decision.
Rubin
I'm not
with the
sure I
distraction.
feel She's-
Managed to distract the referee long enough. And Hannah had the sharpshooter on Monique.
Did she really just
And again,
release the hold?
Rubin
Oh, she did,
with the
Cole. And you know what
perfect
that
timing
means?
for a
It means she
distraction.
probably has something even more devastating to finish.
Northern Light suplex. And Monique
I don't know how much more
manages to kick out.
That'll turn your lights out. Not what she was looking for.
Oh, Hannah could be in trouble here.
Hooked up.
Oh, look out. 1916.
That can't be enough, can it?
Is this enough for the win here?
She got the shoulder up in time.
Oh, and
She's more
Ozzy
durable than she looks,
physically shoving off
guys.
Monique.
I think we're about to see it once more.
And she's going to the top rope. Coup de grace.
Nobody does that better. 2.5. So close
Oh,
to a
and
finish
Hannah
here.
survives, but
Amazing.
just barely. Monique cannot believe it. And the comeback is on. Monique
How is this superstar doing?
with the overhead kick.
Stop it. Ouch.
Uh-oh. Look out. And again with the 1916.
And here's a
Cover. And Ozzy again physically getting involved. He's got to be careful there because of Rubin's new attitude. He's not going to take too kindly to that.
tough spot for her here, guys. It's like she doesn't even
Blind
know
tag
where
from
she is.
Ozzy. In comes Rubin. Right hand, down goes Rubin. And now what's Ozzy going for here? The Indian deathlock.
That's gotta hurt.
Didn't have it in very long, but he just could have done some significant damage there to the
Fronts here.
legs of Rubin. Tuning up the band. And there's sweet chin music.
He may get the 3 count right there.
And this could be over, folks. And it's over. And Ozzy and Hannah get the W. Don't know what Monique was doing.
Now let's get another look at some of the high points of that one.
But on a few occasions we thought Monique and Ruben had the match won here. Again, Monique looking very impressive. I'm sure Ruben would love to get his hands on Ozzy. Another great showing. And Hannah and Ozzy pick up the win, and Hannah seems to be doing fantastic lately. She's picked up plenty of waves of momentum, and she seems to win in mixed tag matches. So congratulations to them. Next up, got time to have one final match before the end of part 2. And of course, I will be in action, and I'll be taking on the new WWE champion, Mike Gaming, but it is not for the championship. Mike Gaming, of course, winning back his championship after defeating Wesley Landon in a Falls Count Anywhere match at Battle of Champions to recapture the title. And of course, this is a first time meeting between myself and Mike Gaming. First one-on-one meeting anyway. The Psychos and the NWO both representing here in this match.
It's Mr. Money in the Bank.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 230 pounds, the Nightmare, Mike.
Big time singles matches on deck here, and Byron, what
Of course,
should we expect to see here tonight?
Well, given the shape these superstars
I've just come off
appear to
a
be in here tonight,
massive
I
win
fully expect to
over
see one of the most
Ace Bomb at
competitive
Battle of
matches we've seen
Champions,
in a very
and
long
I
time.
said to Ace Bomb to bring his A game. And I'll tell you one thing, folks, he's most certainly brought his A game. Come close on a number of occasions to getting the win. I didn't quite get the job done, but I do believe Ace Bomb will win some singles gold down the road. But this match isn't about Ace Bomb. This is about the ongoing feud.
Representing the NWO from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 225 pounds, the ECW World Heavyweight Champion, Mike the Terror Taylor.
Here we go. This is the match.
As I said, this match isn't about Ace Bomb, or it's not even about Mike Gaming's WWE Championship, or my Johnny the Gold briefcase. This is about the ongoing feud going on between the Broken Psychos and the NWO.
Hey guys, this is an incredibly important match for the champion.
Of course, the NWO, as well as the WWE Championship, still have the BUW Tag Team Championship. But unfortunately for them, did not keep hold of the Global Championship. Dio, unfortunately, losing the championship to TM in a triple threat match, but Dio was not involved in a decision, so he's going to want a final match against the current champion.
Stomps.
But anyway, back to the matchup.
He's stalking his
Mike
opponent
with
from the
a
top
strong
turnbuckle.
start. Goes to the top rope. I'm curious to know what he's waiting for. Oh, he decided against flying, which was probably a smart move.
Great agility there.
And look out. Overhead belly to belly suplex. And there's a leg drop of sorts.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up
Didn't
or
get too
knock
much
you
of
out.
it.
He's one step
Oh,
ahead there.
knee
Great
lift
technical
from Mike.
know-how on display. He's not looking so hot here, guys. And momentum is certainly not on his
Oh.
side right now.
Clubbing blows in the corner, and there's a fourth clothesline. And that sent Mike down to the floor. Working on the head and neck.
Harsh impact.
He continues to press forward. Just an onrush of offense.
Vicious right hand there,
Trampling the opposition.
sending the WWE champion down.
Oh, targeting the stomach.
At the up.
Targeting the right arm of Mike Gaming.
What's this?
Hammerlock. Oh, but Mike manages to get out with the back of his elbow to the face of.
Backbreaker. Tick-tock.
Now he's taking back control. Snap suplex.
Very effective.
Mike goes into the cover.
Very curious move.
Just
to go
a
for
one
pinfall
count.
At this point.
Nice kick out there.
Waistlock. No.
Oh, waistlock into the belly to belly suplex.
Goodness.
Nicely done.
Knee drop.
Knee to the kidneys.
So precise. Had it scouted.
Oh, another overhead belly to belly throw. And this is a very evenly fought contest.
All on the apron.
Looking to bring Mike back in
Into the ring.
with the suplex.
Hooked up. And down.
Michinoku driver.
Oh, nasty.
Right hand. Oh, Mike counters. Irish whip into the corner. And there's a shoulder charge in the corner.
Tackle in the corner.
Nice
Oh,
amateur takedown.
STO takedown, or amateur takedown I should say.
He's getting beaten up out there, but
And look out, side effect. Will this be enough to put Mike Gaming away here?
His shoulders are down.
Dragging Mike away from the ropes into the cover.
Kick out.
And Mike manages to get the shoulder up.
To keep him down.
Just a 2 count there. Oh, drop toe hold.
Reflexes.
Snap mirror takeover. No one home for the follow-up kick.
And look at front. A back.
And there's a back suplex
Now that got those shoulders
into
on
the
that.
cover.
He's a long way from a 3 count.
Just
I
a
can
1
tell
count
you
for
that.
Mike Gaming.
Not even close.
A well-aimed strike.
And Mike feeling. And here he goes. There's the drop kick. Nice comeback from Mike, looking to finish me off here, and Samoan driver.
He's absorbing some tough hits.
That
now.
could be it.
He's not looking great, but cover.
Mike goes into the cover.
And he kicks out again.
Just a 1
Not
count.
yet.
Oh, looking for the boot. No one home. Mike. Oh, sit down pile driver. Is this enough?
Turn that into a win. A trip to the local medical facility might be.
No, near fall.
Man, I don't know who to root for.
How the heck did I get up from that? Just get the shoulder up in the nick of time. Mike going to the Fujiwara armbar. Mike looking for a submission win here.
How do you do that?
Roll through for the escapes. Mike right back on the offense. And the elbow strikes are connecting.
Definitely being the aggressor here.
He's looking relentless.
Mike's got to be thinking to himself, what's he got to do to put me away here. Oh, Northern Light suplex.
The beginning of the end. This could do it.
Mike goes into the cover again. And another near fall, Mike. This is like, what on earth? Mike going to the top rope.
He's taking it up top. Incoming.
Waiting for, oh, what a flying clothesline. We've seen a couple of those tonight. Not just in this match, but in other matches too. And there's next snap from Mike Gaming.
There he goes.
Oh, and sends me over the top rope. Of course, no count-outs.
To the outside here. Back in from the floor.
Sends me back inside. Uh-oh. Mike, the bridge. No way. German suplex. Unbelievable power. Mike is looking phenomenal here. Shoots the half. Into the cover.
And at some point he's going to
And a 2 count.
going to take to put him away.
Oh, no one home.
Whoa, it's another
Lock up. And again, a second side effect.
There's the pin.
Into the cover.
And he kicks out.
And Mike kicks out. How close was that?
Finish.
But it could be about to be lights out for Mike Gaming. Broken Nightmare.
That's his go-to move. Can he finish this off?
And there you go. I'll barely get the win. But what a matchup. Mike Gaming giving it absolutely everything.
Look at these guys in action.
I definitely would gladly step back in the ring with Mike Gaming down the line, that's for sure. I know it wasn't for the championship, but maybe next time it could be. But as for right now, my main focus is maybe getting some ice on my limbs. And then coming back to you guys in part 3.
Here is your winner, the Nightmare, Mike.
And he picks
Plus,
up
of
the
course,
win.
still
Impressive doesn't even
have that
begin to
briefcase
describe his
for a World
performance
Championship
tonight, Michael.
match.
That win was a thing of beauty.
I know people have been asking round, Mike, when are you going to cash in that briefcase? Well, that would ruin the element of surprise if I revealed it right now. But anyway, folks, that is all the time I have for you in part 2 of this week's BUW. I hope you've all enjoyed this one. If you have, make sure to leave a like for Mike, leave some comments down below, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And do not forget to turn on that notification bell, and that way you'll know when I next upload or go live. So as for part 2, it's been a good one, and we'll be back for part 3, so because the action is far from over. Of course, we've got a huge main event where Danny will be tagging on Chelsea inside the asylum, and of course we'll be crowning a new hardcore champion in a triple threat match later on in the show. So other than that, folks, nothing left for me to say than take care, stay safe, and look after each other, and I'll see you, I hope to see you in part 3, and as Mr. Woos would say, see you then, and stay tuned.